Thanks for watching India Today Mission 2024. I'm Nabila Jamal. All the political news in the run-up to the Grand Lok Sabha. Let me start with the top headlines. 3 more opposition MPs suspended. Total suspensions now totaling to 146. Lok Sabha adjourned Saturday. India bloc protests claims that democracy has been murdered, holding placards right outside the parliament. Amid the parliament stalemate, Prime Minister Modi tears into the India bloc, says opposition constantly attacking democracy. And Brij Bhushan's close aide Sanjay Singh gets top wrestling body post as the president of the wrestling body. Wrestlers protest. Sakshi Malik, Olympian, now declares that she's going to quit wrestling because Brij Bhushan's close aide has been made the president. Contentious CEC bill passed in the Lok Sabha. Government gets final say to appoint chief poll officer with a panel of the Prime Minister, Union Minister and the LOP. Poll strategist Prashant Kishore speaks exclusively to India Today, says the Congress must admit to its own failures to ensure India bloc stands a chance in 2024.
The problem is not that there is no better strategy to take on BJP. The problem is Congress doesn't want to accept that they are moribund and they need to do things differently.
Yeah. Another big setback for the DMK. Stalin Mantri K. Ponmudu sentenced to 3 years of jail term in illegal assets case. BJP hits out. The DMK is steep in corruption. Canada's big tonal shift barb at India. Trudeau says India's tone changed after US charges. Claims attacking Canada won't solve problems. All right, big news coming in. Army vehicle ambushed in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch. Army convoy has been ambushed. Casualties feared. A statement coming in from the army that encounters underway in Rajouri's Poonch. Contact established in Poonch on the number of casualties yet to be ascertained. We're waiting for the exact number to come in, but it is tragic news that's coming to fore. We hear some of the army men have been martyred. How many of them? Confirmation yet to come on that, but this is the army vehicle. In fact, an army vehicle in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch was ambushed by terror groups, and ultimately some of the army personnel have died. The encounter that's still underway in Rajouri's Poonch has been confirmed by the army itself in a statement that they've established contact for the moment. Sunil G. Bhatt joining us live for more on that. Sunil, please go on. Tell us a little more on this terror attack that's happened on our army personnel. An army vehicle was ambushed, and we hear multiple army personnel have been martyred.
Well, Nabila, yesterday the security forces got an input that there was presence of terrorists in the upper reaches of Poonch district in Dera Ki Gali area, and after that a massive search and cordon operation was launched. This evening, the security forces managed to establish contact with the terrorists. Unfortunately, an army vehicle was targeted by the terrorists. They fired at the army vehicle. The army has confirmed that the contact has been established with the terrorists, but as far as injuries are concerned, there is no official word from the army yet. We are awaiting more information from the army as far as this, ambush is concerned. But in the recent past, we have seen that there has been an increase in terror activities in south of Pir Panjal region in Jammu and Kashmir, in the twin border districts of Rajouri and Poonch. And now a fierce encounter is on. Operation is underway, and we are awaiting more information from our sources in the security establishment. Nabila.
All right. The number of army men who've been killed is yet uncertain, but we hear that multiple deaths have been reported. Really tragic incident that's been reported from Rajouri Poonch, an area that is volatile. Sunil Ji Bhatt brings us those details. We're very closely tracking this very episode which has resulted in at least a few army personnel who've died. We're not giving you a confirmation, waiting for one from the army itself, but a statement from the army so far says that they've established contact in Poonch as the encounter still continues as I speak. Brij Bhushan's close aide gets the top wrestling body post, triggering a massive row among protesting wrestlers. Sakshi Malik, Olympian, has now decided to hang up her boots, announcing a dramatic retirement from wrestling because Brij Bhushan, the man who's been accused of sexual assault and multiple other allegations that have been made against him, probe is still underway. His close aide itself now been elected as the president. Here's a quick report.
Months of agitation against ex-WFI chief Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, and it all came down to tears for the protesting wrestlers. One of Brij Bhushan's own men, Sanjay Singh, emerged victorious on result day, sparking celebrations in the Brij Bhushan camp.
ये फेडरेशन अपने लिए नहीं चुनी जाती है, देश के खेल को बढ़ाने के लिए चुनी जाती है और मैं ये उम्मीद करता हूं कि 11 महीने के अंदर जो कुश्ती का नुकसान हुआ है, खेल की गतिविधि बंद है, नई फेडरेशन तुरंत इस गतिविधि कुश्ती की गतिविधि को शुरू करे और जो नुकसान हुआ है उसका भरपाई करे और ये मेरी जीत नहीं है, देश के पहलवानों की जीत है.
A huge setback for the wrestlers who made allegations of corruption and sexual assault against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh and had vehemently opposed to Singh's candidature for the president's post, given his close ties with the ex-chief.
अगर प्रेसिडेंट ब्रिज भूषण जैसे आदमी जैसा ही रहता है, उसका बिल्कुल सहयोगी है, उसका बिजनेस पार्टनर है, वो अगर इस फेडरेशन में रहेगा तो मैं अपनी कुश्ती को त्यागती हूं और मैं आज के बाद कभी भी आपको वहां नहीं दिखूंगा.
क्या लेना देना भाई, अपने
छोड़ने की बात कर रही है.
While there are celebrations in one camp, the other feels hard done by. The wrestlers sought justice and they feel that it's been denied. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Very unfortunate to see an Olympian bronze medalist, Sakshi Malik, who's brought India pride through her wrestling. She has now decided to hang up her boots, and quite literally so, she places her shoes on the table saying, I'm done with wrestling, because you have Mr. Sanjay, who's a very close aide of Brij Bhushan, the man who was accused of sexual assault, who was the previous president of the Wrestling Federation of India. His close aide has now been voted to the helm. Nitin Srivastava joining us live, our correspondent from Delhi, tracking very closely this development within the wrestling community. Nitin, it's a tragedy that Sakshi Malik has decided to retire fully from wrestling, and she blames it entirely on on Brij Bhushan's close aide being appointed as the president. After much of the wrestling community came forward, many girls accused Brij Bhushan of sexual assault. They were promised that the investigation will ensure them justice. We see that Brij's close aide itself now catapulted to power.
Well, Nabila, it started actually 1 year back when, for the very first time, all the wrestlers came to Jantar Mantar saying that there are so many wrong things which Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has done, and we wanted that, that we should get justice, especially for the girls. And they made so many allegations against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. From then until today, there are so many ups and downs which the Wrestling Federation has, has seen in the last 1 year. But today was the D-Day for the Wrestling Federation of India, because it was the elections day, the counting day. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, very close aide, Sanjay Singh, who belongs from Varanasi, who was actually, the president of UP State Association, and he was with the National Federation as well for many long years. So today he got elected by the members of WFI as the president, and right after that, Sakshi Malik, speaking to the media in the press conference, said that if someone is going to run WFI, who is just like Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, that I quit. I am saying goodbye to the wrestling. So that is the big statement which has been made by Sakshi Malik. And
is
also
it true that Sanjay is a close aide of Brij Bhushan? Could you confirm that to us? Is that a legitimate statement that Sakshi has made?
No, in the press conference, he said if someone like Sanjay Singh is going to run the run the Wrestling Federation of India, then I quit. And it is in the public domain that Sanjay Singh is very close to Brij Bhushan Singh. He was with the Wrestling Federation of India in the international capacity and also in the state offices as well. So that is why everyone knows, and it is in the public domain. And they actually met
what's happened finally, what's
back
happened, Nitin, to all the investigation into Brij Bhushan's allegations against him on sexual assault, on manhandling many of the wrestlers? The allegations are that he's molested some of the female wrestlers.
But the allegation was on Brij Bhushan Singh, not on Sanjay Singh. So that is why they categorically said in their last protest that we don't want anyone who is from the family of Brij Bhushan Singh. No relative to stand and to contest in the election. That is why Sanjay Singh was chosen, because he is well experienced. He knows how to run the federation. He is into the administration, and that is why he got all the support. See, remember that he got 40 votes against Sanjay Singh. Anita Shoren was there from wrestler's side. She only got 7 votes. So it is it is very clear that how exactly he was getting the support from all the state unions. So for now, and this is a very unfortunate that Sakshi Malik coming up and saying that I quit wrestling. This is something very shocking.
Nitin, thanks very much for joining us on that. Very tragic that Sakshi Malik had to announce that she's giving up wrestling entirely because she believes Sanjay Singh is a close aide of Brij Bhushan. He might have the same qualities. She does not trust him and yet raises concerns that all the promises made by the government and the sports ministry particularly, that they will give the wrestlers who are protesting justice, none of that has come through. Sakshi Malik today says she retires. Now, big churn in the India alliance. The rift within Team India is only widening with the passing day, from Congress to TMC to SP to DMK. Every other party at loggerheads. In fact, Mamata Banerjee's TMC has put a deadline for the Congress to finalize seat-sharing arrangement. The party has also asked Congress to push pro-people's agenda and not anti-Modi agenda. In fact, Mamata has also proposed Priyanka Gandhi's name against Prime Minister Modi in 2024 polls from Varanasi. Slamming the Congress, JDU leader has snapped at the grand old party, calling it a stubborn party. He claimed that Congress isn't serious about the India alliance and that Nitish should be the one leading the opposition bloc instead. Not only this, there was an apparent rift between Nitish and Stalin yesterday over the Hindi language issue. BJP mocked Nitish Kumar and Stalin's Hindi face-off. Now, we're looking at multiple issues that's now surfacing of the India bloc, though they claim that these are issues that is expected. Let me cut across to Amit Shah addressing the Rajya Sabha.
लोक सभा ने इन तीनों विधेयकों को अपनी मोहर लगा दी है और आज उच्च सदन की अनुमति प्राप्त होने के बाद मैं आशा करता हूं कि ये भारत की क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम में एक नए युग की शुरुआत होगी जो पूर्णतया भारतीय। मान्यवर, आपराधिक कानून और आपराधिक प्रक्रिया हमारे कंकरन लिस्ट में है, परंतु कई सालों से आईपीसी 163 साल से, सीआरपीसी 125 साल से और एविडेंस एक्ट 150 साल से जो ब्रिटिश पार्लियामेंट ने बनाए थे, वही एक्ट को आज हम उसी एक्ट से आज हम गवर्न हो रहे थे। नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने आजादी के 75 साल बाद इस देश में सारे कॉलोनियल कानूनों के अंदर उसको बदलाव कर समाप्त कर भारत की आत्मा को प्रस्तावित करने की शुरुआत। मान्यवर, 2019 से हम इस पर, अगस्त 2019 से इस पर विचार विमर्श, चर्चा, सलाह कर रहे थे और मुझे आनंद है मान्यवर कि आज मैं इस महान सदन के सामने इसका परिपाक लेकर आपके आशीर्वाद के लिए यहां पर खड़ा हुआ हूं। मान्यवर, सिर्फ कानूनों के नाम नहीं बदले, उसके उद्देश्य के अंदर आमूलचूल परिवर्तन कर इंडियन पिनल कोड, क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड और एविडेंस एक्ट, ये तीनों कानूनों को सन 57 के स्वतंत्रता संग्राम के बाद अंग्रेजों के शासन की रक्षा के लिए बनाया गया था और उसका उद्देश्य केवल और केवल अंग्रेज शासन की रक्षा का था। उसमें कहीं भारत के नागरिक की सुरक्षा, उसके सम्मान की सुरक्षा, इसके मानव अधिकार की सुरक्षा और निर्बल को रक्षण देने की व्यवस्था दूरबीन लेकर भी ढूंढे तो नहीं दिखाई पड़ती थी। मान्यवर धाराओं के क्रम से भी ये इंगित हो जाता है, मानववध या किसी मां बेटी के साथ अत्याचार से बड़ा क्या गुनाह हो सकता है। परंतु मान्यवर, पहले ट्रेजरी के खजाने को लूटने का गुनाह, रेल की पटरियों को तोड़ने का गुनाह, अंग्रेज शासन के खिलाफ षड्यंत्र करने का गुनाह, इसकी प्रायोरिटी ऊपर थी, मानव हत्या की प्रायोरिटी और बहन बेटी के साथ अत्याचार की प्रायोरिटी बहुत नीचे थी। क्योंकि अंग्रेज शासन का ये उद्देश्य ही नहीं था। उसका उद्देश्य दंड देने का था जो शासन के खिलाफ काम करते थे। उसका उद्देश्य जिनके साथ अन्याय होता है, जिन पर अत्याचार होता है, उसको न्याय देने का नहीं था। आज मैं जो 3 बिल लेकर आपके सामने उपस्थित हुआ हूं मान्यवर, ये तीनों बिलों का उद्देश्य दंड देने का नहीं है, न्याय देने का है। न्याय का विचार, हमारे भारतीय विचार में न्याय एक प्रकार से अम्ब्रेला टर्म, न्याय शब्द में गुनाह करने वाला और विक्टिम, जिसको गुनाह के कारण भुगतना पड़ा है, दोनों को समाहित कर एक संपूर्ण कल्पना न्याय की करी है। और ये नए कानूनों को मेरा सभी सदस्यों को अनुरोध है, आप ध्यान से पढ़ोगे तो भारतीय दर्शन के न्याय को हमने इसके अंदर स्थान दिया है। हमारे संविधान निर्माताओं ने भी राजनीतिक न्याय, आर्थिक न्याय और सामाजिक न्याय को बरकरार रखने की संविधान की गारंटी हमारे 140 करोड़ के देश को दी है। इसको भी परिपूर्ति करने का इस तीनों बिल के अंदर प्रयास किया गया है। ये कानूनों की आत्मा मान्यवर भारतीय है और पहली बार क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम में भारत द्वारा, भारत के लिए और भारतीय संसद से बनाए गए कानूनों से अब हमारी क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम गवर्न होगी। इसका मुझे बहुत गौरव है मान्यवर। भारतीय न्याय संहिता के खंड 2 में डेफिनेशन दी है। डेफिनेशन के अंदर भी हमारी पौराणिक न्याय की जो कल्पना है, मैं मानता हूं समग्र विश्व के न्याय के जितने भी दर्शन है उसमें वो सबसे उदार चरित कल्पना है। वो उदार चरित कल्पना के आधार पर हमने सभी व्याख्याओं को लिया है। जेंडर, एक्ट, ओमिशन, मूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी, ये सारी व्याख्याओं को हमारे यहाँ 10,000 से लेकर 5,000 साल पहले इस पर विचार भी हुआ है, उसको रेखांकित भी किया गया है।
All right, and that's Amit Shah. They're speaking in the Rajya Sabha on the new criminal bills that's being introduced.